XRP holders, I've got a video for you guys. Today I want to be talking about XRP and give you guys a price alert. How low can XRP go here as we see these altcoins take a absolute free fall, free dive? Well, to be honest, Bitcoin is the one that's taking a free dive, and altcoins kind of front ran that breakdown. Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. I've got another video for you. Today we're talking about XRP. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys, so we are looking at XRP on the daily time frame. And I want to show you some interesting levels here. So right now, this just so happened to, I saw this and I was thinking, you know, this could be an interesting thing to play out here, that we start to climb up inside of this wedge here. I know this is not how people usually draw rising wedges. This kind of caught my eye, and I thought, I wonder what would happen if we saw this play out. But right now, the most important support level in my mind is right about here at about $2.06 or 7 cents. But I wouldn't be surprised to see something weird like this to play out. But I will say that if we look at this strictly as if I was a formation trader only and I was a shape trader only, I would say, hey, that sure looks like a head and shoulders pattern. And just to draw where I think that we could break down from, if this is a head and shoulders, we should be measuring from right about here at the neckline, and you're talking, we could see a breakdown all the way to about $1.17, and that is about the minimum price target. This is kind of an aggressive breakdown, though. Like, this is an aggressive measured breakdown, but let's just aim it a little bit higher above the neckline. It could be anywhere from like $1.40, excuse me, and $1.08, I would say. That would be like an appropriate level to be looking at. We could come all the way down there. I don't really think that we'd come down to 80 cents unless we see Bitcoin continue to break down. But as of right now, guys, XRP is holding up well. And if you are a XRP bull and you are trying to hold for 5 years plus, this is probably a decent place to accumulate more. Now, that's not financial advice, but I do think that if you are looking at this as not a short-term trader, if you're a short-term trader, you should be looking for a breakdown of these support levels and probably opening up shorts. But as of right now, if you are a long-term 5-year plus investor and you believe in XRP, then I think that right now would probably be a good time to maybe dollar cost average in a little bit, or maybe wait for support to break. I do expect some relief soon, and maybe that's a good time to put in some shorts. That's kind of what I'm looking for on a lot of these altcoins. I'm trading a lot right now. If you guys do want to take advantage of this volatility, check out in the description box below or the pinned comment down below. We have a $5,000 sign bonus to Blowfin, as well as a $5.6 million trading competition. There's a $5.6 million prize pool. If you sign up using my link down below, you become a part of my team. And the more trading volume that we do together, the more access we have to that $5.6 million in prize pool. So check that out. And I do think that we should expect some volatility and more breaking down on alts, unless Bitcoin bounces here. But it's quite fascinating because alts broke down before Bitcoin. Pretty interesting. It's almost like people were just saying, hey, I've been holding these alts. Nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. We're getting closer to the end of the bull market. I'm just going to dump them. And then Bitcoin took a tumble. Pretty interesting. It's very rare that I see alts dump 90%, 80% before you see Bitcoin make a 15% drawdown, but we'll take a look deeper into that. Right now, XRP sitting at rank 4, down 18.58% in the past 7 days, down about 5% in the past 24 hours, sitting at a $126 billion market cap. So we've taken about a $14 billion, a little bit more than that. I would say almost like an $18 billion price cut or haircut on the market cap over the past week or so, sitting at a $6.79 billion 24-hour volume, but it is down, so I think the selling pressure is slowing a little bit, but we really need to be keeping our eyes on the overall market. Like, look at this. So Bitcoin is trading at $84,448 right now, down 4.73%, making a massive drawdown from where we were at a couple days ago. But guys, like, Bitcoin down is trading at 60.3%. Alts are not really tumbling that much more. Like, we saw the breakdown happen in January. Like January 20th, okay? And then that was almost a full month ago. Okay, and we saw that breakdown, and we saw that huge capitulation wick, which should have been a warning sign, I guess, but the bull market's not over until the fat lady sings, guys. So I really think that it'd be extremely tough to say, hey, we saw this huge breakdown, it's over, and we're going to come fill that, we're going to fulfill that wick. But if you have been watching, I have been saying that as we've been starting to flirt with this overall bullish trend line, if we break below it, keep your eyes out for that level at $1.76 here, this blue line on XRP, because I expect it to be somewhat of a magnet, especially if we can break down below this formation here. My imaginary drawing on this chart of this rising wedge. I don't know. I think that this could, something like this could play out if Bitcoin gets a bounce here. But guys, XRP is showing a lot of strength. I want to take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is looking a little bit bearish. It seems like it can't really figure out what it wants to do. It wants to be bullish, and then it wants to be bearish, and now we're in a really weird, funky, like, this is crazy. You know, it really, this right here, this price action on Bitcoin dominance is like a microcosm of the entire traditional market right now. One day, oh, there's tariffs happening, and there's quantitative tightening going on. There's no money going around. Everyone's worried about the price of eggs. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And the next day, then like 2 days later, it's saying, oh, well, actually the tariffs aren't going to come out for, we're not going to deal with that for a month from now. It's a lot of uncertainty in the market, and this is kind of what we've been seeing really across the board, and like the triple Qs, and really the S&P 500 has been pretty choppy as well. And I think you're seeing that bleed over, that uncertainty bleed over into altcoins, because guys, an uncertain traditional market is not good for risk on assets. And yes, I know you may think that XRP is the best investment in the world, but it is a risk on asset. It's an altcoin. It is a altcoin. Crypto is a risk on asset. Bitcoin, maybe not so much anymore as it's gotten really integrated with governments. But altcoins, yeah, guys, risk on assets. You look at Bitcoin right now on the daily time frame, and man, it just looks ugly. It looks ugly. Like, to be completely transparent with you guys, breaking below the first bullish trend line, which is very important to keep above, and we just waterfalled down. We broke below the 94K, broke below the 88K, and we're seeing daily candle closures close below this. Guys, I will be honest with you. If we continue to see daily, weekly candle closures, if we see this wick get fulfilled here, like we get a weekly candle closure below 88K, yeah, look out below, guys. Look out for 73,000. 73, 72,000 around that area is very possible. But I do expect some relief here soon. And when I say relief, I don't mean relief to new all-time highs. I mean a little bit of a relief bounce, maybe a weekly green week, which unfortunately probably be a good time to be either entering shorts or exiting some of your spot positions. For if you are expecting what I am expecting, which I think there is a potential of a little mini bear market. And I over on Crypto Twitter, I say, good morning, any hopium left for the bulls? Follow me at 333 Black Sea on Twitter. I'm really active over there, but I like to talk with you guys as well and get a little back and forth and kind of test the market by how you guys respond. It's a lot of fun. But the hopium left for the bulls is that we do go into a mini bear market, that we see something similar to like back in 2021 where we saw this massive drawdown from 60,000 all the way to 28K. It was like 64K all the way to 28,000. It took weeks, guys. It was a multi-month correction, and everyone thought it was over. And then what do you know? We got a huge bounce, and we broke new all-time highs. Like that. That is the bullish case, in my opinion. Here, if we really see this candle closure on the weekly time frame in the next 3 days and 22 hours below 88K, that's bearish. That's bearish. But right now, if we don't see that, yeah, you could see something ridiculous with a crazy recovery to the upside, like I've been preaching on this channel for the past few months now, maybe the past like 6 months. Guys, this is phase 3 of the bull market. Phase 3 has the most volatile price action, the most trappy price action, but it has the most gains. There's the more volatility, the more gains there are. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a big trap. I would not be surprised at all to see that, but maybe it takes some time to play out. Make everybody think that it's over. And I'll tell you what, over on Crypto Twitter, everybody thinks it's over. I even think that there's a chance that this is over for a little while. The overall market sentiment with the macroeconomics, you couple those together, it's not in a very bullish situation for risk on assets. It's just not. But that can change in a snap of a finger. And that's why I am always buying Bitcoin every single day. And the more red Bitcoin gets, the more Bitcoin I buy. I will buy Bitcoin forever. But when it comes to altcoins, yeah, I'm bullish on alts when it's appropriate, when the environment is appropriate. And right now, XRP looks like it's in a head and shoulders pattern, and we could break down to like $1, which is a massive drawdown. But obviously, we need to see support levels get broken. And we have seen the beginning of that, but on XRP, it's a little bit different. This wick here, $1.76. I would really say if we start to break below like $2, probably, I personally will probably be opening up some shorts over on Blowfin, but that's not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do. Don't do what I tell you to do, but I put my money where my mouth is, and if I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And if we do break below $2, I'm probably going to open up some XRP shorts with tight stop losses because, guys, guess what? Like I said at the beginning of this video, the bull market is not over until the fat lady sings. Until like Q4 of 2025, depending on where the price is for Bitcoin, I'm not going to say that the bull market's over because we can see massive moves to the upside. We can see a mini bear market during a bull cycle. You can see that. We saw it in 2021. It's possible. But that's the hopium for the bulls. As of right now, a lot of these altcoins look pretty bearish, but I'm going to continue to stack those sats. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about that. Are you really bearish? Do you think the bottom is close to being in? Do you think the bull market's over? We're going to have a mini bear market before a new rip to the new all-time highs? There's a lot of liquidity sitting at like $72,000. There's literally billions and billions of dollars, so it's kind of an area of interest in my opinion. But that's all I got, guys. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.